Today, from SoFi.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on second down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. The gain of 9 there sets up 2nd and goal. Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Seattle. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Elliott. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he got 6, now 2nd and 4. The play action.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive, so a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A 1st down carry by Elliott. On the stop was Aaron Donald. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Myers' kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it and would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back to throw again.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And going right back to Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to find Atwell open downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it 24-13. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here's Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back to throw here.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll drop to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
2nd and 9 now. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second and 4. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. About 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 6. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams.
Van Jefferson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the
and as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the